Have you been thinking to yourself, what are Tanglewood super shifters? Because Sue keeps telling us, I'm not gonna talk in third person. I keep telling you how much I love them. I keep telling you how I use them. I keep showing them on different products that I've created with them, but I don't think I've actually explained what this jar of magic is. It's not paint. A lot of you think it's paint, and then you get mad at me and say, that's too much money for a little jar of paint. Yeah, I would agree, because a little jar of paint wouldn't go that far, but this is not a little jar of paint, people. It's a little jar of wax. And if you know the difference between paint and wax, which I'm gonna tell you in a second, it's that wax goes farther. That is why when I had this idea in my head of creating a color shifting spreadable pigment, the idea was to make it a wax and not a paint. And at first we thought this is gonna be great for embellishing. It's gonna be great for detail work. You can get in those nooks and crannies without it dripping, and you can get a really intense effect really fast. But the beauty of it is that we realized that it can actually be used on much larger pieces, on flat surfaces, on full dressers. Oh, we didn't even know that. Happy accidents. So I love that it doesn't drip. I love that you get a lot of pigment inside of this, so you don't need very much. A little goes a very long way. It also is so easy to blend because it's open. What do I mean by that? A paint is gonna dry while you're trying to blend it unless you add different kinds of mediums to it to slow that down. Whereas a wax, you have a lot of time. You have a lot of time to blend and get different layers and put things on top of things. I need more time. I need more time, but on the other hand, I want it to dry fast enough that I can add another layer. So best of both worlds. Stays open long enough for me to get that blend, but then it dries pretty fast after that, and then I can buff it and I can add more layers if I want. So let's talk about buffing. Y'all, waxes don't need a top coat. Once they're dry, you can just go back in and buff them and you're done. And then they're shiny. And what's better is they're shiny and they have multiple colors going on. Have I explained what these are yet? They're wax, they're color shifting, they're not paint. They blend really well, they layer really well, they last really well, they're beautiful, they are sparkly, and some of them are more chrome, and some of them are glistening, and some of them are more shiny. I have a color chart for you. You can look that up. Most of them go best over black. Some of them, the nudies, go great over light colors. Have I covered it all? If I haven't, ask me a question. I have tons of videos on how to use them, but I just wanted to make a quick video on what the heck this is. That's what this is.